Hello everyone, Emily here. I have this beautiful Bernat Baby Blanket. My granddaughter picked it out and it's just really pretty colors. And so I thought that I would show you the quickest stitch in the world, which you already know is this moss stitch. I'm making this blanket with my sparkle yarn, which I really like. And I wanted to just show you how to do it with this. Heidi wrote in the comments that she really liked this stitch and it would make a great tortilla warmer, you know, to hold your tortillas after you warm them up. And I think that's a great idea because we just use a hand towel and it would be really cute. You could decorate it with different things. Just, you know, everybody would know it was just for your tortillas. We just put them in towels. My grandma, God rest her soul, she made the best tortillas in the world, and I couldn't make a tortilla for nothing. I just could not make a tortilla. And my mom, she could make, I think maybe it wasn't tortillas, maybe it was bread, but oh my goodness, I can't get it out. My mom, we would laugh because if she made bread or anything, we'd have to hurry up and eat it while it was cold, while it was warm and hot, because as soon as it got cold, it turned into a brick. We used to laugh. But my grandma Baba made the best tortillas ever. Oh my goodness, that is a lot of yarn barf. Oh my goodness. But I don't make tortillas because I can't do them very well. Now, I'll tell you something I would like to know how to make is some sopa. My grandma made sopa, and when she passed a couple of years ago, she was 94, and so, of course, she was raised in the Depression. I don't know how that woman could make enough food for just the meal, and you didn't have any leftovers. And she always did that. And she could make we go to the grocery store, she could make it last forever. Okay, now that we got through the yarn barf, thank you very much for being patient with me and listen to me chatter. I love talking about my grandma. And when I got that message from Heidi about the tortilla cover, that's what I thought of, and I thought that was a great idea. Okay, so this Bernat Baby Blanket, I am just going to go ahead and do a slip knot. You can make one any way you want to. I have an 8.0 hook. This one it's a pretty big hook, but this is pretty thick yarn. So this moss stitch, I did a tutorial on how to do it, and my blanket's coming out great, and I am going to show it to you when I get it totally done. I'm adding a brown. So what you do is grab your yarn, just going to bring it through. And for the moss stitch, you really want to do sets of 2. Okay. Grab your yarn and bring it through. Grab your yarn and bring it through. Get your Bernat Baby Blanket yarn, and you can see how many stitches you have. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So I'm going to do one more to make it 10, and now we have an even number. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to put my finger on this number 10, and I'm going to chain 1. So your multiples of 2 plus 1. So this very first one, I'm going to go in and I'm going to do me a single crochet. Now I found when I made this blanket, which I'm still working on, that I really did like doing a foundation row of a single crochet. but if you don't do a foundation row, I liked it just as well. So when I did the foundation row, I don't know, it just I felt like it just looked a little puffed. But that's okay because I am going to put a border on it. And this stitch is so beautiful. If you didn't want to put a border on it, you wouldn't have to. Look at how straight that is. Now, so I think this is a yarn saver. So, you know, this Bernat Baby Blanket takes a lot of yarn. If you're going to make a big, huge blanket. So I would suggest this stitch. Plus, it works up really fast. So if you have a baby shower, you could probably make one of these up real quick. Okay, so I'm at the end. Oh, those colors are beautiful. What I'm going to do is I'm going to chain one and turn. So we chained our one and turned here. So this is going to count as a stitch. So we're going to skip this one. So we're going to chain one more. So that is a total of 2. Skip one, go into the next one, and we're going to do a single crochet. We're going to chain 1, skip the next one, do a single crochet. I'm going to chain 1, skip the next stitch, go into the following stitch, do a single crochet, and we're going to chain 1. So now we're here at the end, and remember the end ones here always count as a stitch. So we're just going to skip this one right here, and we're going to go right here and do a single crochet. And I always chain 1 before I turn. Look how pretty that is. And so now we want to look, you can see where we're going to be going in with our single crochets. So we did this one, and we are going to go into this first opening. So I'm going to chain another one. So when we come back, we'll go into that one. Okay? Because we're going to skip this stitch. I'm going to go into this first big opening because we skipped the first one. Let me show you again. We're skipping this stitch, this opening right here, and we're going into this one. So we're going to do a single crochet, chain 1, go into the next opening and do a single crochet, chain 1, go into the next opening, the chain 1 from your previous round. I'm going to go into this last opening, and I always chain 1 after I do a single crochet. So now we're here at the end, and we're going to go ahead and we're just going to go right in to this chain. We're going to crochet 1 in there, chain 1, and turn. Okay, that's really pretty. So now, let's see what we got going on here. So, I already chained 1, but I'm going to skip this right here, so I'm going to chain another one. I'm going to go into this opening, because you can see where your openings are. And I'm going to chain 1. And then I'm going to crochet 1. Go into your next opening. 1 single crochet, chain 1. Skip here, go to your next opening. Single crochet, chain 1. And we're going to skip that. Go to the next opening, crochet 1, chain 1. And here we have this opening. And I don't like to go into the openings because I feel like maybe it's going to not keep this straight. So I prefer to just go in to that chain and do single crochet, and then I chained 1 and I'm going to turn. Isn't that pretty? So now you can see here again, we're going to do the same thing. I'm going to chain another one because I'm not going in here. I'm going to go over here. I'm going to go in there, do single crochet, chain 1. Look for my next opening, do a single crochet and chain 1. Another opening here, do a single crochet and chain 1. And that's just your repeat row back and forth. And this would make a pretty scarf. And at the end, I'm just going to go in, do my single crochet and chain 1 before I turn. And this is pretty thick. There's not a lot of openings here. Maybe I did my stitch too loose there, so I got a little space. But you know, once you get going, you'll get your groove on and you'll just go really quick. So I chained my 1 and I'm going to skip 1, so I'm going to chain another. I'm going to go right into that first opening. I guess I really do chain 2 at each end, but I'm just in such the habit that I like to chain 1 and turn and then do another one. That's just my habit. So that's your repeat row. And I'm going to go right in here. So I'm going to chain 1, go right in that first one, and this does work up really fast. Boy, I haven't worked with this Bernat Baby Blanket in quite a while. Michael's is having a great sale right now on all their yarn. And I'm not chain 1, and I'm not feeling well, so I'm not working, so I have no money to spend on yarn right now. But I did get my Mother's Day present, and I got me some knitting needles so I can try to make a pair of socks. And it's been a challenge, so when I get done with those, I will show you my finished project. However, I will not be able to show you how to do it. So, but the person I'm following, I'll let you know their name because they're wonderful teachers. So look at that. That is so pretty. So when you're done, you can go around with a border if you wanted to. And I really like this. I think it's very pretty. So this is the moss stitch. It's the same stitch I did here with my red heart yarn. And so, you know, if you did this stitch in like a really fuzzy, it would be wonderful. You can use this moss stitch for anything. But I just wanted to come on here and show you with this. I know if you've watched my channel, I seem to be a little obsessed with this moss stitch. I am. So I just wanted to show you how beautiful it would be with this Bernat Baby Blanket. So thank you for spending a little bit of time with me, listening to me talk. I really appreciate all of you. Please give me a thumbs up and subscribe so you can come back and see some other things that I'll be doing. I appreciate you all. I wish you all the best, and I will be back soon. Bye.